Geno King Boxing back in the building, back with some more boxing news. And yes, we got an update on the potential Errol Spence Jr. versus Sebastian Fundora fight. As of right now, the WBO will not sanction the fight. They will not sanction the fight. Yeah, so it looks like we might not be getting that fight in April, at least. I think they're looking at the fact that Errol Spence hasn't fought since July 29th of 2023. It's creeping on 2 years, not quite 2 years, but probably about like a year and a half now, that Errol Spence has laced up the boxing gloves and got in the ring and competed. And when he competed, it was a bad defeat. We all know that. And the fact that he's moving up 7 pounds to fight Sebastian Fundora, who is right now the current champion. And I think the WBO is looking at it like, hey, we need to see something else out of Errol before we put him in the ring with a champion like Sebastian Fundora. But hey, they're possibly looking out for the health of Errol. You know, even though I still think Errol's a beast, I think Errol can beat Sebastian Fundora, but I'm not mad at them not doing that. We just need Errol back 100% like he was before the Bud Crawford fight. You know what I think Errol needs to do? I think Errol might need to fight a tune-up fight. Fight a tune-up fight at 147. Get your confidence and get your win back, and then move up to 54 and challenge one of those guys. I mean, I think that will make sense, especially being laid off. By the time he does come back and fight, it's going to be almost like 2 years since he's fought. That's going to be a long layoff. We know Errol has had long layoffs in the past, but his layoffs have come off of wins. How is he going to come off a layoff after being beat by Bud Crawford last year? So it's definitely something to see. I still think Errol is one of the best welterweights right now in the division. You know, people he lost to a pound-for-pound great. So let's not get it confused. Errol, I believe, is still that guy. I just want him to make the right steps to come back and fight. Potential fights at 147 that I think he should entertain could be Mario Barrios. Come back and fight Mario Barrios. I think Errol can beat Mario Barrios pretty handily. You know, I think Errol can beat Stanionis or Brian Norman Jr. Those 3 fights right there, I think Errol can, either one of those, I think Errol can beat either one of those guys right now. And it's going to be very, very important for Errol to make the right move in his next fight, in his comeback fight. You know, so I do think he needs to take a tune-up. I don't think he needs to jump right back in there with a 154-pound champion like Sebastian Fundora, you know, just to be on the safe side. You know, Errol can probably dominate that 147-pound division right now if he gets his mind back right. I think Errol can beat Jerron Boots Ennis right now. I'm just being real with you. I think Errol can beat Jerron. You know, so it's not taking nothing away from Jerron. I think Errol, Bud Crawford is probably one of the only guys that could do Errol like that in that 147-pound division. So, and I think this is the reasoning why the WBO will not sanction the Fundora versus Errol fight in April. And it's not to say that they won't ever sanction it. They want to see a little bit more out of Errol before they stick him in there against some heat. You dropping him right back off in there with that heat at 54. You moving up also 7 pounds. You know, I don't think that is a smart move. And I'll say this: I think if Errol gets a couple of couple of fights up under his belt, there's no doubt he can go to 154 and make waves. You know, I got that much confidence in Errol. I think Errol, like I said, I think he's still a dog. I think he's still one of the best welterweights out here, and he's still a force to be respected in boxing, no matter what happened July 29th, 2023. So, you know, yeah. So we're all gonna just sit back and see what, you know, what the WBO wants to do. What is Errol's next move? You know, like I said, Mario Barrios, I think that would be a great comeback fight for Errol Spence at 147. Fight at 147, see how you do with Mario Barrios. And then if you want to go to 54, you know, do it. Get that feel back. Get that confidence back in the ring, you know. So, yeah, so, yes, that's my opinion on the situation, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Yes, yes, yes. This is Gino King Boxing. Y'all press that subscribe button, press that like button, and I'm out.